Hello. I think it has actually been a while this time around. And I remember last time I recorded something, which I did not post on YouTube or whatever. I messed with my mic settings, so things are probably a little messed up. But if we got some people in chat. I see we got a couple people watching. If people want to hop in chat and say something, let's start a conversation. But yeah, I'm gonna have to mess with the audio while I bring up Minecraft and we get the stream started. So I hope everybody's doing good and enjoyed the beautiful day we had today, because the weather's just been awesome. I mean, the audio doesn't sound too bad, if we're being completely honest. I do need to mess with some settings in Minecraft. Alright, I think we're good to go. If anybody is like, hey, the audio isn't good, please let me know. Okay, we're good to go. We are so good to go. Alright. I got Minecraft up. Let me go ahead and switch screens. That should do it. That should do it. Alright, now let me quickly pull up a soundtrack to play, because I have a lot to talk about during this stream. Like a lot. I've got things to say. But I think the Puyo Puyo soundtrack is a little too intense for a little bit of a Minecraft stream, so let's try. Shoot, I think the Sonic Mania soundtrack will get me in trouble. I don't think it's T-Lopes. I think it's people claiming his music is theirs. But in a second, when we get started, I want to do a mini review of the Mario movie on my stream. One second, by the way. What? All of these are wrong. What? Did YouTube just change the quiz? Add a quiz option to the poll? What? Okay, sorry, I got distracted. But we're gonna go ahead and I don't want to do Donkey Kong music, but I think it would almost be fitting. Let's do no. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do this. Please don't get me in trouble. It's probably quite a good bit quiet, but hopefully everybody will be able to hear that, and so I can talk about Mario. I know it is Easter and people are spending time with their families, so the stream is mostly for people to, you know, rewatch. Also, I need to find a loop of this, so one sec. Yeah, it's gonna be annoying with it fading in and out. You know, I think that's a lot better. This sounds like the cleaner version of the song, anyways. So, like I said, it's Easter, and most people are spending it with their family and stuff like that, and I spent the whole day with my family. It's not like 10 p.m., so it is kind of late. So I'll talk about how my Easter went into the stream, but actually I think I'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about the Mario movie. I think the last time I streamed was like over a week ago, right? I'm pretty sure it was, and I just don't want to inform anybody wrong, so give me a second to check. My last live stream was, well, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It was exactly a week ago, apparently. 7 days ago. It's one of those things. It was just work related, but it was an extremely eventful week, so streaming was just not an option for me, and I think that's okay. You know, I don't need a reason to not stream if I didn't want to, but this week I was just busy, and you know, I went to the gym one day, and then I went to watch the Mario movie one day, and then the following night, I was off work, but I ended up having different things to do. I had to mow some of my personal yards, like that. I mow myself on the side for money, and then I worked on one of my project mowers and identified a problem that I need to fix for that thing to run, which is cool. And then the day after that, I went and watched the Mario movie again. So I've seen it twice. So I think I'm qualified to speak on it a little bit. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do here in a minute. But, yeah, I did something pretty much every day this week. And we've been really short-handed at work, which I have referenced in the past is, like, kind of common. So when that happens, it just makes my days even longer and harder. So it happens, but I persevered and I made it to Sunday. So I'm happy about that. So let's talk Easter. Woke up. I'm already in the basement, aren't I? Woke up, had some breakfast, and then went to church. Had a really good service, and then after that, we went straight to hang out with my family. They live about 45 minutes away, so a little bit of a journey over there. And my aunt's neighbor, her dog had puppies, like 6 or 7 or something like that, just a litter of puppies, and I played with those things all day long. I was just covered in puppies, and it was awesome. Just puppies everywhere. It was the best experience of my life, truly. So yeah, I must say, I really I really enjoyed that. There's puppies everywhere. So I did that. I had good food, and humbly lost badly, actually, in a couple games of Wii Sports on the Wii. Yeah, I got humbled, but I love Wii Sports, so it was a good experience. It was a good time. Besides that, that's all I did there. What else happened? And then I just got home not very long ago and ate dinner and immediately started streaming directly after finishing eating some McDonald's. Wahoo! Yeah, so I had a pretty dang good Easter. Since I didn't get to celebrate it last year, I had to work. Not on Easter Sunday. My family was not in town to celebrate Easter last year. They were away, and then they celebrated maybe a couple days after, and I had to work, so it was not possible. Did I already sleep and just not realize it, or I don't know. So that just wasn't able to happen, which is unfortunate, but you know, it wasn't a big deal. So it was really good to be back and do that. But after all that's said and done, I'm here to stream. But I'm not gonna waste no time, and I'm gonna check the audio one more time, and then I'm gonna talk about the Mario movie. So I guess volume. I think we're good. So, like I said, I saw the Mario movie twice. I saw opening day. I watched it right as I got off work. I worked really hard to make sure I got off in time to watch it, even though I got a really late showing. I watched it at 7 at night, so I got out around 8, got home, and turned around and went to bed. And then, yeah, I watched it there, and I'm going to talk about it in a couple different sections, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to get bread before we go in and get started on some projects, but I loved it. It was great. But I must say I enjoyed it even more the second time that I watched it. So yeah, I guess let's go into review mode about the Mario movie. So during my first viewing, because it was Wednesday, it was in the middle of the week, everybody was there, every parent with their kids and stuff, which I'm not complaining, but going to the movies alone and like having a bunch of kids and yada yada yada. I mean, it's cool when people are hyped up like that, but it's a little bit harder to when there's a lot of kids around, I guess. And I don't mean that kids can't be hyped up with everybody else. I'm referring to, I've noticed a lot of kids are, because of like social media and stuff, they're quite impatient. So as the trailers were starting, kids were like, oh my gosh, when's the movie gonna start? And like everybody was it didn't even sound like being excited. It sounded more like just desperately being bored, like, oh, when's the movie gonna start? And one thing that made me feel just old and like there's no hope for the future generations is as we're waiting for the movie, I don't know if these kids didn't understand that, like, trailers play before a movie, since most kids watch a movie direct to streaming services these days. And a little girl said, oh, they must be having problems trying to get it to come up on the streaming site. And I'm like, oh no. But it was just kind of like, that's not why they're playing advertisements for other movies. Sorry. But, there was just a bunch of impatient kids. I'm not complaining. It was just kind of one of those things that kind of did take away from the experience. But, I went opening night just to make sure I did not get spoiled, because I already knew I was going to be watching the movie over the weekend with my family. But I needed to go ahead and get that out of the way so I'm not spoiled. Plus, if I ended up working over, I would still have seen the movie, and it's not a big loss if I can't go with my family. So then I watched the movie, and I really enjoyed it. Being a Mario fan, and my favorite video game of all time is a Mario game, so I have a very keen eye for a lot of the references and stuff. I'll talk about some of the references throughout the stream as well, but I took it all in, and oh, here we go. I just kind of took it in, and I tried to enjoy the movie at face value for my first viewing, while also trying to keep my eye open for all the references. And then I was going to look pretty much strictly for references on my second viewing, while also just kind of getting to look more around the world, because I think when you first watch a movie, you're kind of focused on the characters. Then on the second viewing, since it was only a couple days later, I could focus more on the background. But yeah, I mean, I was so impressed with the animation and the art style, and yeah, the only thing that stuck out with me when I left the movie theater was, I thought to myself, I didn't look at the runtime of the movie beforehand either. I just was like, wow, that was a very short movie. And I looked at the time and I was like, wow, it was a really short movie. And I noticed, as the movie went along, I felt like things were very rushed. And I've noticed a lot of people talking about it online, so I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels this way. But I felt the pacing was definitely off, but I guess that's for better or worse, because as some people have pointed out, and I don't think this was done intentionally, but I think it kind of helps the movie in this favor, is because kids can't sit still for very long anymore, and they're very impatient and consume media so fast. They're used to watching 5-second shorts on TikTok. It was like a good movie for them, because there was truly never a dull moment in the Mario movie. Like, things are constantly happening. Whereas, I feel like the movie would have been better in the sense if we had a little bit more downtime. Like, I figured the fire flower scene, the fire flower, like, forest or whatever you want to call it, or plains where they're all, you know, there's a bunch of fire flowers. It's in the trailer. I figured that would be like a scene where you get a good bit of dialogue and just a moment between characters, but even that scene where they're just resting on their journey, it doesn't last long at all. So, yeah, I do wish things were a little slower and slower pace, and the movie just needed a little extra runtime in general, and I stand by that. So it was a short movie, but I'm sure as far as Nintendo and Illumination are concerned, this is just testing the waters to see if this style of movie's good. Sonic the Hedgehog succeeded, but it wasn't an animated movie, it was live action. So Nintendo's doing something different, and they're doing what people wanted, but it's, you know, Nintendo doesn't like taking big risks, and they were taking a gamble with this movie. But, you know, like most people, I think they thought to themselves, yeah, it's Nintendo. It's going to be very, they're going to have control over most of the movie, and they're going to make sure that it comes out faithful. And that seems to be what happened, and I think that was for the better. But you can absolutely tell that Illumination and the team behind the film put a lot of passion and nostalgia into this film. And because of that, I think it kind of hits the home run. I think the Mario movie is easily better than the first Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, I don't think there's any question about that. But I am kind of conflicted if I thought the Mario movie was better than Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Because I think Sonic the Hedgehog 2 does such a good job at building up a world and character development and all that stuff. But the difference between Mario and Sonic is Mario really doesn't need a plot. You play Mario for the gameplay and the power-ups and stuff, not the story. And Mario games don't require much of a story to get the player into action and draw them in. You know, take anything. Mario Odyssey. The gameplay element is being able to throw your hat and take over enemies and become these objects or whatever. And what's the story reason? Bowser came through, kidnapped, I believe it was Cappy's sibling, right? It was his sister, it wasn't his, yeah, I think it was Cappy's sister. So Cappy joins Mario, and that's how you get that gameplay element. But the overall story is simply just Mario needs to rescue Peach because Bowser wants to marry her. It's really just that simple. Take another Mario game like Bowser's Fury. Bowser got consumed by the ink, and he became a giant, ferocious Bowser, and Mario needs to become a giant cat to fight Fury Bowser. I mean, they're all pretty simple. Mario World, Mario and Luigi, Peach go on vacation. Peach gets kidnapped. Moments after arriving on Dinosaur Land, Mario and Luigi have to go save Princess Peach. They're all pretty simple. Even Mario 64, the fabled, amazing Mario game, very simple. Princess Peach has been, I don't know that you would want to call it kidnapped, sealed away. Power Stars open doors, get all the Power Stars, confront Bowser, save Princess Peach. And yeah, so I think that's where Mario and Sonic differ, is because Sonic's a little bit more surrounded by this cast of characters and character development and motivations and stuff, and you have stuff like the Chaos Emeralds and things on the line, and Sonic has relationships with the human characters and stuff like that. So I think as far as like a characterized movie or whatever, yeah, Sonic's the way to go, but Mario is a well shot, or not shot, but well directed, good sounding music. Oh, Megan's back. What's up, Megan? Long time no see. Mario is just it's the better looking movie. It's better sounding. It's just shorter, whereas I think the Sonic movies have had a little bit more time to tell their story. But if the Mario movie was a little bit longer, I think it would be probably the best video game movie of all time. It still probably is, but like I said, you know, I have a little bit of a Sonic bias, but I like Mario just about as much as Sonic, so, you know, I don't want to get too much into spoilers with the Mario movie, but I just want to say that Jack Black is phenomenal. He stole the show. I think the voice cast really grew on me. I think Charlie Day is, I hope I said that right, he was fantastic. Oh my gosh, Kamek, or Magic Koopa? That was a very spot-on voice. That's always how I imagine he would sound. If he had these long speaking lines. Just great. I watched it twice. The references are beautiful. I love that the Super Mario World cape made it into the mix. It was referenced during the Mario Bros. Commercial. Which is just awesome. I was really hoping, at one point in the movie, Mario gets the Tanuki suit, and with the Tanuki suit, he's able to do his thing, fly about and whatnot, but I was hoping he would get hit, and he would lose some of the power, and just have the raccoon ears and tail, like he does in Mario 3. I was hoping we would see that in the movie. It didn't happen, but I'll be honest, I'm surprised the wing cap was not in this movie because of how popular it is. However, I think that is absolutely something we will see in a sequel movie, since the end of the movie does set up for a sequel. So if you haven't seen it and you may be waiting, or if you're curious, yes, they've already set up the first movie for a sequel. They have plans in place, and the post credits, not the mid credits, the post credit scene sets all that up, and yeah, the movie has a direction it's going in. Again, not going to spoil it here, but the Mario movie, for me, gets a solid 8.5/9 out of 10 for me. And, yeah, I think the Rotten Tomato scores are bad. But, you know, it's not some big narrative-driven movie, but at the same time, it was never marketed as such. The Mario movie was always advertised as just, it's a love letter to Mario fans, and it's a Mario movie. And guess what? Mario's not known for big stories with dramatic character development. Boo-hoo. The movie's great. Definitely go check it out if you get the chance. You won't be disappointed. Some people, though, they expected a lot more out of this movie and are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this or this wasn't in it. Why weren't the, like, why weren't the Koopa kids in it? And I'm thinking to myself, like, what? Like, you gotta leave something for the sequel, right? You can't just do everything in one movie and then expect them to make a sequel. No. The movie is simple and is as simple as it needed to be. It's just Mario versus Bowser. I think for the beginning of the stream or whatever, I mean, we're only like 30 minutes in, we're going to try to flatten most of this out for building. So plan is also to, if I get time, work on that monstrosity right there. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, I think a lot of people are, the people complaining about the movie don't seem to be very familiar with Mario as a character, so don't mind them much attention. They're just being lame. The movie did genuinely make me laugh, though. I mean, there was times where it's just like I did kind of just bust out laughing, which is good, I think. I was hoping it wouldn't be filled with a bunch of cringe, and it wasn't. Like, it really wasn't. There was, I'm sure if you guys have been around on the internet, you've probably heard people mentioning about the surprising amount of dark humor, and I think it's all done really well. It's not gruesome or anything like that, but it is funny every time there is a little bit of dark humor, so. I think that's everything I am going to say about that movie, because, you know, I just thought about mentioning some of the characters that weren't in the trailers that were in the movie, but I'm just going to stay hush on it since I know a lot of people haven't had the chance to see it. But maybe down the road I'll talk about it some more, because there were definitely some moments that really made me smile, especially Charles Martinet's cameo in the movie. It was brilliant. It was brief, but it was brilliant. While we're talking about movies, though, I would like to talk about Puss in Boots. Last night, I finally got the chance to watch Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I don't know if it's the second or third or whatever movie for Puss in Boots. You know, I don't keep up with DreamWorks very much. But I think that movie was pretty dang good. I'm not huge on fairy tales and all that stuff. You know, I'm familiar with the Shrek universe and things going on there, but you know, it's not my forte. But I really like the movie, and I love that the action scenes were shot in that low FPS, you know, or as most people call it, the Into the Spider-Verse comic book style. I think that it's genius. It works so well for the way Puss in Boots moves. You know, being agile as a cat. It was really cool. It was a really cool movie. And the idea of a cat running out of his 9 lives and death knocking on his door, coming to take him, it's really cool. I'll be honest, I didn't really care too much for, some of the fairy tale characters, but, you know, I don't mind them being there. I understand fairy tale, it's a fairy tale movie. Puss in Boots is a fairy tale. But, I don't know. I think it was the design. For instance, I didn't necessarily care for the design of, Goldilocks, but it's so minor. That's just a me thing, you know. But I actually liked the character arc with her. It was kind of cute. So, whoa. Guys, I have the legendary withered blade in my possession. But if you have not watched Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, I really recommend it. It's cute. It's got some stupid humor, of course. But again, it's also a children's movie, but there's definitely some really funny stuff in there for adults as well. So, especially a part where the little doggy character, who's completely innocent and pure of heart, just is unintentionally cursing, and it's bleeped out, but you kind of figure out what he's doing, and then the bleeping gets faster and faster and faster. That really cracked me up, because you're like, oh, this character's so pure of heart, and while he's doing it, he has no idea what he's saying is so terrible. But yeah, it was still hilarious, I think, and the movie's just another beautiful looking movie. It's a lot of people's favorite movie of the year, and I can see why. That first big action scene, the fight at the beginning of the movie against the giant, was gorgeous. But besides that, I just really liked it. I thought it was a good movie. I wanted to watch it forever now, and I finally got the shot. Let's go ahead and sleep just to get rid of some of the mobs, and then we'll grab some dirt and whatnot. And then, yeah, I'll finally play some, different music. Actually, we're gonna switch the music now, so that I don't bore everybody. I'm gonna play a little Tomodachi tonight, though. But it's kind of been on my mind with the warmer weather. I don't think it hurts, so yeah, I forgot to mention this. I meant to say this at the beginning of the stream. I'm not sick. I'm suffering from allergies because when you're on a mower, it kicks up a lot of dust and stuff from just dirt, and you know how it is. Mowing's not a very clean process, and especially in the spring when there's pollen on the ground, it just all gets shook up in the air. I like to think I don't have allergies as bad as most people, but yeah, I'm not sick, but I am a little snotty, and my nose has just been what is it called? Like when your nasal passages are kind of like restricted or whatever. They're all like swollen, I guess would be the best way to put it. My nose is just swollen, and it's not letting very much air in, so it is quite hard to sleep at night. But I've been doing nose sprays, and it's been making a difference, but that effect does not last forever. Which is unfortunate, but I'd rather have the ability to use nose sprays than silently suffer. So 1 second, let me respond to someone who texted me like 30 minutes ago. Go. Now let's get back to flattening this area up here. I have a confession to make. I filmed part of a hardcore Minecraft series. I did like 2 or 3 episodes. They were very long episodes. Like I said I was gonna make them short. I gave it a shot, and I unfortunately did die. I forget the means that I died, but I do want to say the seed was like awesome. But I do have the videos, and I think I'm going to save them as a bonus thing to upload here in the future. But I did make it quite far in the sense that I had quite a few ender pearls and diamonds and nether thing going on. So I did quite well, but I believe it was a skeleton that got me, or it wasn't one skeleton. I think it was a skeleton spawner or something like that. But yeah, I died. So I'm not going to upload that as a series. I think that would be anticlimactic. So I just want to let people know that I'm working on things. It's just taking time. So that's why there was no upload while I wasn't streaming. It was because I filmed videos, but I ended up dying. So I did not want to start something. I don't want to do the thing where like, oh, I start a hardcore world. Everybody's like, oh, it's going great. I'm loving the series. And then I die. And then everybody's like, rip. I think that would really kind of be a slap in the face to my viewers. But I don't remember if it was like an unfair sort of death or what happened. But I'm not going to tease people and say, oh, I'm doing a hardcore series, and then just show you like a couple like hour-long videos and then I die. But, you know, like I said, I made it decently far, and it was a really good seed. It was a beautiful seed, matter of fact. Spawn was incredible. I think this is like the perfect level to be building on, because that syncs up directly with that, right? It's on the same level. So far, so good. I'm enjoying this a lot, actually. But, you know, like we were talking about in the previous stream, this hair area is a problem area that needs to be sorted out, like ASAP, so... It's taken a lot longer to work on this project, but, you know, we've been doing it slow and building up ideas across the stream, so I'm not, I don't mind it, you know. I've appreciated everybody's input, you know. Series has, been a really good, source of, inspiration for the build, along with, some of the other people who've been here in the past. And also, I want to draw attention to all the other viewers who have come and just spoken in chat and had a good time with me. Like Megan here. You got Craft Ranger and his friend as well. Sorry about that. So. We also have Sus Hedgehog, who's been around quite a bit. And then Kai actually hasn't been around in a long time, but I believe he's got quite a bit going on. But we do miss him dearly. Four's been around quite a bit as well. People like that just make the streams worth it, in my opinion, so... You know, I think we will connect these all the way up. I think that would be a very smart idea. I do sort of feel bad for streaming on Easter, because I know people are busy, but, you know, I would rather get this done than people have nothing to watch. So another brief installment in the renovation series of streams, which has been my favorite thing to do on the channel, honestly, besides the Sonic stuff. But I'm kind of patiently waiting for some more Sonic things to happen before I make more Sonic videos. I tell you what, when Sonic Unleashed gets a PC port, we will be doing like the ultimate Sonic Unleashed streams and videos and everything. That will be a good time. That's also when I plan on 100%ing Sonic Unleashed, because I know on the Xbox 360 version of the game, I've beaten every version of it, of Unleashed, besides the mobile version. If you know, you know. But I first beat Unleashed on the Wii, and then PS3, and then Xbox, and then PS2, which was because I hadn't played Wii in so long, and I kind of forgot what some of the earlier levels were like, so I wanted to relive that experience, but also give the PS2 version of the game a shot, and I ended up liking it quite a bit. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be, since, it's the same version of the game. I just figured it would run worse, but not really. But yeah, I put a lot of time into the Xbox version just because I prefer Xbox kind of in the long run. I did enjoy playing the PS3 version, don't get me wrong. It's just I think the Xbox version looks ever so slightly better or whatever. But yeah, I put a lot of time into that game, and I have like so many of the collectibles and foods and all the different unlockables, but I never gathered all the Sun and Moon medals. I never did. And I really want to do that at some point, because I think that would just be cool. And no, I never dared finish the hot dog challenges. Those are really tough. The first couple I think I completed, but Eggman Land, you gotta be kidding me. The DLC stages are frustrating. I know that. I do own them all. But like a Sonic Unleashed Ultimate should come with the DLC stages installed, I think. But yeah, if they do a PC release, that's when I plan on completing it. I know at some point we will get our Unleashed PC port, and it will be a glorious day. It does not even have to be a Sonic Unleashed Ultimate. It just has to be, a PC port. All the other consoles have their version. PC never got theirs. But, I think Sega wouldn't be stupid. I think they would capitalize on the idea of re-releasing the game across all platforms because of how the game's legacy has held up. It went from a hated Sonic game to beloved. Matter of fact, I am going to put the Unleashed soundtrack on because I like it and I haven't had a chance to play it yet. Also, if you've never watched Night of the Werehog, I highly recommend it. It is a free short. It was animated by Mars Studios, which animated the opening to Sonic Unleashed. Please watch it. If you've never seen Night of the Werehog, it's just a short little video. It's amazing. It's awesome. I think this is a little loud, but we're just gonna go with it. I think this is gonna be okay. I mean, this music's awesome. Sonic Unleashed has one of the best soundtracks in the whole series. I kind of held back on that because I just about said the best, but I don't know. I don't want to say something definitively, but Sonic Unleashed is my Sonic Unleashed is my favorite modern Sonic game. My favorite Sonic games Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but my favorite modern Sonic game is Sonic Unleashed. I think yeah, that's right. I do really like the Werehog stages. I do like them. The only thing I don't like about them is the interactions, like when Sonic is moving a lever or waiting on a platform. Those are the only things I really don't like, right off the top of my head. Megan says, I'm sorry I couldn't be here. I had to take care of my newborn daughter. Congratulations, Megan. I did not know you had a kid. Of course, I absolutely think your child should come before my stream, and I appreciate your honesty. We're just happy to have you here. But yeah, congratulations. That is a very big step. Unless you already had a kid, then, you know, congratulations regardless. Having a kid in general is a lot of work. Let me make sure I'm not, oops, getting killed. Okay, I think the music's okay right now. I don't want to, like, drown everybody out, but we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Alright. Come here, twerp. And that right there's the reason I don't have a kid. Baby zombies. Eat withered blade. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we're in that funky stuff now. I can't believe people hate on the music of Sonic Unleashed. Not many people do, but some dare to, and it's astonishing to me. This is your first kid? Well, seriously, congratulations. That's awesome. And, of course, good luck, because every person knows that, you know, terrible twos are a thing. So, I'm sure you'll do fine, and I'm sure you'll be an amazing parent. I cannot wish you any more luck. I feel like when you have your first kid, it would be like, oh my gosh, so many skeletons. This is basically what it looked like in my hardcore world. I feel like it would be both exciting and intimidating. Okay. At the same time. I'd be quite stressed, I'd say. I want to be a good influence when I have a kid, and of course, oh my gosh, he's got a flame bow. And of course, just make sure I feel like I raised my kids correctly. And don't raise, hooligans, you know? I want to have respectful, children. Allergies. Sorry about that. That was probably really gross. I'm sorry, I really am. But, like, I couldn't breathe. And I didn't want to mute my mic and be, like, Mr. I don't know. Okay, maybe I should have muted my mic and not all over you guys, but... I'm sorry. Wait. Okay. It totally slipped my mind that there could have definitely been a creeper there, and I would not have known. You gotta be kidding me. Leave me alone. I already know about my extended car warranty. Oops. I believe this is Savannah Citadel, right? Oh no, that's later in the game. This is Mazuri. No, Savannah Citadel is the stage name. I'm stupid. It's the same thing. Oops. There we go. I think a lot of people are a sucker for Spagonia, but I mean, how could you not? A whole pack of robots! It is cool that Spagonia was mentioned in Sonic, or the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. It's so glad to hear that name. That's kind of what, you know, made me be like, oh my gosh, maybe we will get a port of Unleashed or something like that. Because, like, before, you know, everybody knows Sega would not mention past games that did not perform as well as they wanted to. And now they're starting to realize that, hey, these games are a part of, you know, our legacy, and without mentioning them, they're not interconnected like they need to be, and the Sonic universe doesn't make sense. So they started doing that, and I think it was for the better. Besides the fact that I think Adventure 2 and Unleashed are probably the most requested things from the Sonic community right now. And for good measure. It's not that people have no way to play them, it's that I think we want a way to definitively play them moving forward. Some Sax says, hello. Hello, it's been a while. It most certainly has. But hey, I'm alive. Oh, he hit us with the sunglasses emoji. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I hope you're doing really well, and I hope you had a good Easter. Your boy is dying of allergies. Also, I see we have a handful of people who are watching. Very, very cool. Yes, yes. Oh no! Sorry, I thought of that Knuckles line from Sonic Adventure. What have I done? Oh. If I fell in that hole, we would have truly had an oh no moment. Come on. Okay, no. So far, so good. My very iconic thing to say. You feel like crap? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I swear, if I had my army of 100 people from that random stream that blew up, matter of fact, that was the night that I was introduced to you. I would force them to do the heart spam again. But yeah, I that night I was incredibly lucky that the YouTube algorithm thought I was the chosen one, and I was able to use that power for the good and spam me with hearts. Yeah, but I hope you get better soon. Feeling like crap really does truly feel like crap. I'm kind of right there with you, but I'm sure you're probably in a little bit worse shape than me. But hey, at least I'm hopefully some sort of entertainment. You know what? Some sack has inspired me to do just that. I will join in, and I will send my 5 hearts. We hope you feel better soon. I have no idea what I just pressed, but I pressed the wrong button. And I have no idea how to fix it, but... Oh, I fixed it. You think you have a cold? Yeah, colds aren't fun. The flu's even worse. When you get a flu or a stomach virus, oh, throwing up is truly the worst. It makes you feel just useless. I think oh, Mr. Stuffy Nose has it all under control. I'll be honest, I'm not too fond of Chunon with its music, and I don't think Dragon Road's that much better, is it? Yeah, I'm not a big person on that, but Hulaska, Night, and Cool Edge. Whoa, Empire City as well. Empire City Night is phenomenal. I even think Skyscraper Scamper is as good as well. You feel so wore out? I know that feeling. Yeah. We as a functioning member of chat hope you feel better, because seriously, it's not fun to feel wore out. It's not fun to feel wore out or sick or stuffy. But I am glad you're not like feeling like you're gonna throw up, because that does suck. I suppose it could always be worse, but we do not wish the worst upon you. All that on top of taking care of a baby, that's definitely a lot to take care of. Jump. This part of the song reminds me of Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games on like DS, because it had that story mode. Oh, you did this morning? Oh no, that sucks. Yeah, now I feel like super bad. Cause like I hate when that happens. Same thing with COVID. COVID, not fun. Being sick in general is not fun, especially with the nice weather. I hope you still were able to enjoy the really nice day, if it was nice where you live, because where I live, it was just such a pretty day today, not a cloud in the sky, really warm. So I hope even though you had a cold, that you were able to at least enjoy some of the sun coming through the window, or even step outside for a second. You gotta go to work tomorrow too. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah, I have to be up at 6 something tomorrow and go to work also full time. Even though a friend of mine is coming in town and wants the chance to meet, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I work tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be able to happen. So if everybody wants to do me a favor, you don't have to, of course, but if you want to, whatever your thing is, if you say a prayer, or if you just wish people luck, whatever it is, if you could say a prayer, wish me luck or whatever, that I get done with work in time to where I could hopefully see this friend while they're in town, because if I don't, it'll probably be a very, very long time before that chance comes around. So I would really like to get to enjoy that, rather than work all day and feel bad that I didn't get to see the person. It would really suck. 5:30? Really? That's insane. And I thought I got up early. That's... wow. Kudos to you. Kudos to you for getting up that early. Now, is that getting up, like, and getting dressed and then going to work? Or do you get up early and, like, do makeup and stuff like that? Because, like, I know girls, like, who will get up, like, an hour before they even need to be up for work just to do, like, their makeup. You know? I mean, even if that is the case, why you get up that early, still respect. But if you're getting up that early just to go to work, that's, wow, amazing. When I think about stuff like that, it is kind of the case of, I always think to myself, well, somebody's got to get up and do it. If I don't do it, who's gonna? Also, this is probably one of, if not my favorite, night theme in Sonic Unleashed. Cool Edge is really good. I don't know, it's like got some accordion or something in the background, I think, that I'm hearing, and it sounds fantastic. Ooh, coffee? Coffee's the way to go. Matter of fact, I can tell a little story. The other day at work, last year at work, I tried this thing called Super Coffee that you can, like, get at the gas stations. It's like the refrigerated cold coffee, and I don't drink that stuff normally, but I saw it was called Super Coffee. I think it was like a plant-based kind of thing, which, that's not my go-to, but I saw it, and I saw the flavor was like caramel waffle. I was like, man, that really does sound kind of good. And I never tried cold coffee, so I was like, I'm gonna give it a shot. Caffeine does not affect me because caffeine and pop, like, I can drink a Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, whatever the case is, and I can go to bed because I'm so used to drinking caffeine regularly that my body is just adjusted to it. So I know some people who, if they even take a sip of pop, they can't go to sleep for hours. But for me, I was always allowed to have like soda and stuff growing up, so it never bothered me. And you know, sometimes, even though I'm not supposed to, every once in a while I may take a little cold Dr. Pepper and drink it and go to bed. Obviously I don't do that because teeth, but you know, maybe a couple times out of the year I just relax with a nice cold drink like that. But you know, usually I prefer drinking something like water because I'm usually dehydrated before bed. So, but anyways, like I was saying, caffeine doesn't bug me, but I tried this super coffee and I didn't really read what was going on the label. All I knew is I was like, maybe it'll give me a little pep in my step, a little pick me up. I have no idea how much caffeine was in that thing compared to pop or soda, but oh my gosh, it had me bouncing off the walls. So the other day at work, so like we're jumping to the present day. We were really behind, and we had a big day ahead of us, and we didn't have anybody who worked there with experience. So I had to make up for a lot of the stuff going on, and I had to basically fulfill the role of like 4 people or 3 people. And one of my coworkers says, "Oh, you should try that super coffee again. It really made you work good." I did it again and it had the same effect. I mean, I was bouncing off the walls. I was getting things done really fast, and it just gives me so much energy. Next time I go to a gas station, I'm going to check that label, because for all I know, it has like nitro fuel in it, and that's why it makes me like go 200 miles an hour. But it's amazing that regular soda does not do that to me, but whatever's in that super coffee, it definitely wakes me up. But maybe it's, I don't know what it is about it. It's got to have more caffeine. If it somehow does not have more caffeine than like a Dr. Pepper, then I don't know, it's amazing. But super coffee, am I right? But yeah, all that for me just to say, refrigerated coffee really isn't my thing. Especially, like, people get the Starbucks kind. I don't know, I don't see the appeal. But I'm also not the biggest Starbucks guy ever. It's nice to drink through, like, the, I'll get it sometimes through the holiday season, like Christmas. But, yeah. No, we'll skip the arid sands. I fall asleep on the bus in the morning. That is, that's very fair. Let's be honest. I know when I went to school, like when I was in high school, I had to take the bus. I always slept on the way to school. I mean, I slept some through school as well, but who hasn't had that happen? But yeah, every morning on the bus, man, you sleep until you get there. That's how I always was. I always try to make sure I wake myself up enough in the morning before work, because I have to drive to work. So I don't necessarily want to crash and burn on the way. But oh well. Hey, sorry I'm late. Happy Easter, everyone. What is up, series? The better question is, did you have a good Easter, series? At least enjoy the weather, maybe? I don't know what the weather's like over in your area, but hopefully it was as nice as it was in America. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh the stream because it's been a while and sometimes my stream does act up after a little bit. There we go. Yeah, even in the afternoon. That gets the sussy seal of approval. Saxophone reminds me of Sonic Lost World. I think we just about got this all linked up. Like, we're very close to where I want it to be, because, I mean, when we started, we were all the way over at that tree, and we filled all of this in since then, so... Yes, I got to hang out with my friends at church. That's awesome. I actually ended up running into somebody I know when I was at church this morning, and I was like, hey. It was, somebody I go to the gym with. It was just kind of strange. It was like, hey. He was like, I've been going here for a while. I've never seen you here before. And I was like, I've been here quite a few times. But, you know, I had to explain to him, you know, I can't always go to church on Sunday because of my job. But, you know, he forgot about that. He was like, oh, my bad. Oh, this is cutscene music. Oh, no, that's not. It's the Titan music. Those big, big monsters. Do I have to get up in the morning? Okay. A little advice from Ceci. Ceci says, don't quote him on this, but you technically don't have to get up in the morning. But if you want to keep your job, I highly recommend getting up. Getting up and going to work is a very good way to keep your job. It would be kind of funny if you just decided to sleep in. You go to work, you're like, well, Ceci said I could sleep in. And then you have to point in the direction of the YouTuber who streams Minecraft and say it was his fault. Actually, that would be funny. That would be very bad. Ceci doesn't recommend it. Ceci takes it back. I'm really enjoying the music tonight. Don't do it, Mr. Spider. Ooh, coughing sucks. It really does. Matter of fact, everything you've mentioned about being sick does just suck. Being sick just sucks. Oh, I was gonna ask, series, if you saw the puppies I was posting about, what did you think? Did you think the puppies were cute? Oh, look at me go. at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about the puppies, and actually, I'm gonna quickly send you a picture series because I don't think I got to post this picture. Oh no, I did. I put it on my story, but I'm gonna send it to you anyway, so you can have the picture too. Here, I'll send you this. All right, I just sent you a picture. I have to go to bed, but I don't want to. I feel that. You know, like a really bad feeling is when you get off work really late, and I don't know if you work late or not, but like sometimes I work till like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and after that you just want to go home, and you have a little bit of energy left, and you're just like, I just kind of want to lay down and like watch some YouTube, or I want to get on Netflix and watch an episode of my show. And you're starting to feel a little drowsy, and you know you need to go to work tomorrow, but you're just like, I just want to do this thing. I want to do this for myself, but you either don't have enough energy or enough time, and you just feel like crap because you're like, well, if I go to sleep now, I'm just going to wake up and I'm going to have to go to work. I don't know if you guys have ever had to deal with that, but like, that feeling does kind of suck. I love my job, and I'm not saying that in the way that like, to say that I hate my job. I just mean that it sucks when you get exhausted and you just want to do this one thing, and you just don't have it in you to do it. I'm actually really close with my boss, so we kind of relate on that, because him and I watch The Mandalorian, and sometimes a new episode will come out, and I'll be like, hey, did you watch it last night? He's like, oh, no, I was too tired when we got off from work. And I'm like, yeah, me too. So we kind of relate on that, so it is kind of cool. My boss understands. But I'd rather have hours than no hours, I am going to sleep so that we get this rain off, but I think after we finish filling in this hole, that will probably wrap up the stream. And then I'll do my typical playing out the plan for the next stream, and maybe Series will give us some wisdom on what to do, because there's a lot to be done still. We will see. I love this music. There we go. I think I need to steal a little dirt out of my chest down here, because I think the chests by the building site are getting quite depleted of dirt, so I think it's probably smart just to grab some while we're here. Well, I have to go now. I hope I don't throw up at work. Yeah, I hope you don't either, because it really does suck. I think when what's even worse is after you throw up, you just feel dehydrated because you threw up, and you want to drink water, but you're going to throw that up. That sucks. Good luck tomorrow, Megan, and again, if you're feeling too bad, I highly recommend calling off if you can, because you don't want to overdo yourself. But I appreciate you being here tonight. I hope you had a really good Easter, and I hope you have an even better day tomorrow. Good night, and sleep tight. I was gonna say hi. Tell tell your baby I said hi, but I'm not exactly sure the little one will understand what I'm saying. So, yeah. Have a good night, Megan. Oh no, it's playing Eggman Land. Let's see. I am pretty sure if I accidentally played some Sonic Frontiers music, the Titan bosses specifically, we would probably be in a lot of trouble. Let's go with... Oh, there's so many good choices here. This definitely isn't the most relaxing option, but I'm kind of feeling it. It popped up in my recommended. I was kind of like, it's a classic. I think it is kind of fun when you're building in Minecraft to section pieces off like this and just complete it in parts. Maybe that's just me, but you know. Oh yeah, no problem, Megan. Absolutely. You know, right now I just got this random craving to play Animal Crossing, and I've talked about how fun it would be to stream it before, but like, I'm not sure how to stream stuff like that, besides getting a capturing device and changing my setup, but that would be really fun to look into. I do also need to say this, I have a couple goals to hit this summer, on top of working on the things that I already have to worry about. So, I would really like to upgrade my PC before winter, so this winter, because, you know, I'm going to be making a lot of videos over winter. While I need a better PC for streaming and recording in general, and then the other thing is I need shoot, what was it? I forgot. There was one other thing that I was gonna buy for the channel that I have to save up money for. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. You know, paying for a new computer will definitely suck, but, you know, people have mentioned they've seen some lag and stuff in my videos, and, you know, you know me, I always try to make stuff look as good as possible, so... And this winter, if I'm going to be filming these, like 8-hour-long Minecraft videos, then, yeah, I just need a better PC, because, you know, I do the Minecraft playthrough with shaders, you know, so if I'm going to keep doing that, I need a better PC to do it. And I already told everybody that, you know, it would be RTX, it would be have the NVIDIA RTX, whatever, and we would do that whole thing. That's still the plan, but, fingers crossed. I can't remember what the other thing. Oh, it was a actual camera, because I talked about it a lot actually in some other videos, but or streams. I want to do real life videos or whatever, or I guess more like review style things. I think it would be cool. I've already come up with some ideas for how to make a setup for that, but if I could buy just a cheap camera, well, not cheap, like a high quality camera, but it doesn't have to be like studio quality, that I can set up on a tripod and then create a lighting booth, and if I can make a setup like that and record good audio, I think I'm absolutely set. That's all I need. And it makes me really excited because, as people know, I collect some pretty nerdy things sometimes. Or I go out and buy some cool stuff that I like. And it would be cool to do like haul kind of videos. Like, let's say I go to a vintage game store and I pick up some really cool games or some uncommon games. It would be cool to do a YouTube video where I can show that off. Like, you just see my hands and HD video, and you can just see me showing off the items that I've got. I could do unboxings for consoles and stuff like that. And let's say I get the camera before the PC. That means that I could even unbox my PC on camera and stuff like that, and people can see what I'm actually recording on and stuff like that. I just think that would be really cool. I don't know, that's exciting. I also thought about getting a GoPro because we talked in another stream about the idea of me doing like a work vlog type of thing where I show off like a day at my job. It wouldn't be like a long video, it'd just be like the footnotes version of what a day at work looks like for me. But I think a GoPro would be kind of cool for that, but I believe GoPros are actually kind of expensive, so I don't know, we'll see. I've got ideas, I just gotta get the money to make them happen. But the PC, I believe, is gonna cost me like $1,700, maybe $1,800. In other words, for people who aren't following me, $1,700 something, closer to $1,800. So. Alright, we filled in everything I wanted to do so far. I might fill in this section here, but for now, I'm going to leave that. And then I believe the next stream we will be working on this mountain here and smoothing it over, and then probably pushing some of this mountain back, maybe. That's the plan. But like we said, I think this project ended up being a lot bigger in scale than I was anticipating, so we've just been working on it a little bit at a time. I mean, like, this stream's been like, what, an hour and a half, maybe? But hey, that looks a lot better. Let's go ahead and sleep and hop up on the tower where we can take a peek down at this site and actually see if it is going to be big enough, or if I am going to have to actually do a little bit more digging. I don't mind this project taking so long though, because it just means it gives me something to do rather than run out of ideas for projects. I'm still really excited to build the museum, but I'm kind of intimidated at the same time. It's hard not to want to look out the windows. We fly up to the top floor. Alright. Yeah, see, I think it's fine that way. But this absolutely needs redone. I don't know what to do with it though. That's a lot of mountain. Move the beacon about there and then just, I don't know, that's a lot of mountain to destroy. What happens if I have to destroy that whole mountain and smooth the whole hillside over? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But over here, this side is perfect, I think. It's all ready to go. But we'll see. We will see. Well, I guess that is going to be it for this stream. Kind of an uneventful one, but hey, I managed to get a stream out within the week, so hopefully there will be plenty more to come, since this past week was actually really busy for me. So hopefully I can get this wrapped up within the next handful of streams, but we'll see. Hope everybody had a good Easter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.